Hello everybody, it's NASCAR here. I'm finally back. School has been let out, and today we're going to be working on a PS3 Slim, but this is no ordinary PS3 Slim. You notice this sticker here, but let me flip it over. Do that. It's a prototype model. Now, this is a special model. I'm not going to say where I got this from, but yeah, I got this. It does work. I put a new hard drive in it and got firmware installed. The clock battery is dead though, so I'm gonna have to replace that. And then replace thermal paste, obviously. But this is mostly for documentation purposes, as this is an undocumented console. Nobody knows really what's inside this thing, or what even the board looks like, so let's get to the teardown and see what this thing looks like. Because this is going to be the prototype to the 2001A, which I do have. So I will tear that down if I need to compare the boards. Alright, let's start with the disassembly here. Nothing major so far with the top cover that I can notice. I've taken apart enough of these. That is new. Well, nothing new about the drive, but the sticker. Let's see. I don't see anything special with that. It says firm 6206, made in Japan, because apparently this was some Japanese console. This was warranty sealed, but it actually looks incredibly clean. So this is, I mean, obviously it's not going to be a high hour unit, it's a prototype. But I'm just marking anything that I notice that's out of the ordinary, which I don't notice anything yet. So let's keep going. Oh, that's new. This is a pre-production power supply. Hold on, let me get you guys off the mount so you can see this. So I don't know if you can see that here, but that's Delta Electronics. So let me compare that to the one I have in this other 2001A and show you what I mean. Yeah, so this one says Sony Computer Entertainment. This one says Delta Electronics. So that tells us where it came from, at least. This one, if my camera will focus, is EADP 220BB EADP 200DB. So this is a newer revision, or older revision of it. Everything else on it looks the exact same to me. I don't notice anything different with this power supply, so let's keep going, but that's one thing to note. Alright. This disk drive looks about the same, just with these markings on it. So there's nothing to really note about this. let's keep moving forward. Now the starter board I want to take a look at. This does look different. Hold on, let me grab another one. Right. So, what these tell me is that this is not going to be a 2008 prototype. This is going to be something else, more than likely. And I also noticed this says 2009 11/11, which is after my other 2001A here, which says July 2009, which would be before this prototype. So this might be a different prototype. What I thought was going to be a 2001A prototype is not going to be a 2001A prototype, considering with this pattern, this is what I see on the newer revisions. This is the 2001A. So, but maybe I'm wrong, but this is what I found on the 2001A. But I don't know why they would use a newer revision on the prototype and not on the actual release. That's just what I found though. But let me get back to this assembly and we'll go from there. Nothing noticeable about the bottom frame, so we'll ignore that for now and keep going forward. There's another date code there, also showing 2009 November possibly. Alright, I removed all the screws. Let's see here. So, it is not a 65. It's an SUR board, aka 2100 board. And immediately I noticed a difference. This connector here, which is not going to be present on a retail board. This is, I think, for Southbridge. Then we also have this one, which is for Syscon. Hold on, let me zoom in for you guys. See that here? Then we have this connector here. I'm trying to see if there's any other weird things I'm finding on this board. This board's already documented, but the console itself is not. But I'm not seeing anything, so let me keep going down. So this will be the first 40 nanometer prototype, technically, which is even cooler than the 65 nanometer. If I can get it out. Anything noticeable? There's a barcode here. Nothing that screams noticeable. I know there's going to be markings on this. Oh, wait a minute. All the trace lines are going to be different. I don't have a 2100 board out, but I can pull up a picture of it, but all of this is different. There is not, all these traces are not like this on a retail board. I don't remember it being like that. Other than that, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. This clock battery is dead, so I do need to replace that, which I'll do that off camera while I'm cleaning off this old thermal paste, which is still wet actually, but not very good. Wi-Fi module is the same, it's the good one. 2500 miles and onwards got a new Wi-Fi module. I didn't note this in my other video. And those blow out and they can cause a no standby issue and basically kill them. I haven't gotten one of those units yet, and when I do, I'll look into it, but so far I don't have one to look into. So this is a Surtees-03. I'm not sure what a Surtees is, but yeah, that's really cool looking. Let me clean this board off and, well, the thermal paste off, get the clock battery changed, and I'll come right back. So checking the clock battery, and that's all I got. This thing is very dead. So I went ahead and replaced it on the board. I'm cleaning up the thermal paste now, and we will go from there. I went ahead and replaced the thermal paste, so let me go ahead and put this together. Before we put it together, I want to see if there's anything special on this board. It is a prototype. You never know. No, just a bone generic. What's this? There's markings here in Japanese I can't read. But other than that, there's not much special on the board. There's writing there, I can't really read it. So, if anyone wants to try, they can. Let's see if it still turns on. Well, that's a good sign. Let's see if it turns on to a display. Well, it made it to the XMB. That's great news. I guess it's time to wrap this video up. It was really fun to work on this unit. I'm going to be fully documenting it outside this video just to make sure I got everything covered. But I have other projects in the works, so once I get those done, I'll be recording those, getting them edited, and then posting them whenever I get those finished. I don't know when those will be, but I look forward to getting them done and getting them edited, and I hope I'll see you all there. Bye, guys.